think she really might have told him she loved him, but she might have said, oh, I told him I loved him just so he would leave me alone, you know? Very lack of accountability, kind of lack of empathy I pick up here. Hi everyone, welcome back to No Light Tarot. My name is Hallie. So grateful to have you all. This is a channel about hot topics through a tarot perspective, so please only for long if this is like your thing, if you're open-minded and so forth. Please, it's not about negativity, and yeah, let's get into it. I'm usually accurate, doesn't mean I'll be accurate here. So today I'm doing a video about Jada Pinckett Smith. I was requested this. I was also requested to do about August Alsina and her, and I shall do one very soon, so stay tuned. Her chart, her sun is in Libra, her moon is in Virgo, her rising is in Sagittarius. Wow. So her past being King of Swords, Ten of Swords, and the Empress. I have a strong feeling that she has the ability and has had the ability to kind of be manipulative, calculating about the kind of life she wanted. She decided she wanted to have kids and create an empire way earlier in her career, and I believe she chose Will Smith, obviously, more of a strategic plan than what her heart was involved in. So with the present being 8 of Cups, the Emperor and Knight of Cups. So there's a young guy, I think this might be August, who wants to come forward to her and is kind of in love with her and trying to woo her. It's definitely a younger guy, and trying to woo her and trying to tell her like, you're the one for me. And she's like, you know, she needs to take more accountability in it, because I think she led this guy on. And Libras, it's funny, I've been doing a lot of videos about Libras recently, but Libras, one of the shadow side of Libras is kind of being everybody's friend, being everybody's fake friend, and it's not possible to be that, so they end up creating enemies and saying, oh, but they were supposed to be my friend, and it's like, no, they weren't, you know. So with the future, so she's not going to take accountability for him. He's going to keep being like, okay, you know, I love you, and I think she really might have told him she loved him, but she might have said, oh, I told him I loved him just so he would leave me alone, you know. Very lack of accountability, kind of lack of empathy I pick up here. So with the future, Knight of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and Six of Pentacles. So I did predict this in Will Smith's reading. I think that they will get a divorce. She's going to get a nice lump sum from it, and then 10 of Wands, she's going to move. I think she might move. I get France, or buy a house in France. There's a connection to France and her moving. I get that very strongly. So the Lovers, Seven of Swords, and Nine of Cups. There's going to be somebody new in her life, not August, but somebody else that she's going to be in a public relationship with. I actually wouldn't be surprised if it's a woman, to be honest, or feminine energy, because I don't like to out people, but I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if it's a feminine energy. So I'm not saying it is. I don't want to do that. I don't want to out people, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like the energy is very feminine that she's drawn to. So with Six of Cups and Four of Pentacles, she's going to continue this show on Facebook. I don't know if you know that she has a show called The Table Talk. Whatever her intentions are for having them, it's not up to me to say, but it seems like it's more of like a fake show. It's more of like a, I'm working on myself, but she's not really working on herself. Do you know what I mean? And that's the thing about spiritual gaslighting, which I've seen happen on the show a lot. It's like they'll be like, everybody is a mirror, and it's like, okay, can you explain what that means? It's like, if you confront somebody, one of these like spiritual gaslight people, and you're like, okay, you hurt me, they'll be like, well, I'm not accountable for my actions because you created that in me. Or everybody's a mirror. What about you? Do you see in that? Do you know what I mean? Like, very vague BS that doesn't hold anybody really accountable. So 10 of Cups, the Devil, and the Justice card, they're going to strongly see a divorce. It's gonna get nasty. gonna get very nasty as well. Very, very nasty. And she's going to, well, I don't know why women do this. Not all, but a lot of women play the victim when things don't go their way. And with the star, Ace of Wands, she's going to be like on magazine covers and so forth, being like, I was the victim to Will's abuse. She's going to flip it around, say, he mentally abused me, he would defame me, he would do this to me. Me. She's a very self-involved kind of person. I'm not judging her. This is just the way that we can learn to spot people like this and how to deal with people like this. So, I pulled a card for healing, and it says, I calm my desires. I hold great visions. I am ready to receive. So, I only wish that all of us, not just her, could really see that there's way more coming to us, because it's almost like every time she gets something she wants more. Every time she gets something she wants more. You know, the little boy, not the little boy, her son's friend, this, that, it's like more. But if we aren't present to receive it, and if we don't acknowledge it, and if we don't take accountability for it, then it just creates a cycle of selfishness and narcissistic behavior. So I love you all. Please like, comment, subscribe. Take care.